It's like a breath of fresh air, ain't it? I ain't on envy, I'm war ready. A young homie, work hard and play harder. That's why I snore heavy. How's it going, everybody? How we doing tonight? Happy Friday to each and every one of y'all. I know it's been a little bit since I've been able to tune in with all y'all, but this is the 9th edition of Lionheart Live Talk. Model, she's an actress. She's an all-around just incredible person, entrepreneur. And, we're about to have a dope sit-down and kind of get an insight on what her life is like and what she's been working on. But how y'all doing on your Friday night, man? What's everybody been up to? I already got a few people signing in. I'm going to wave at y'all because I appreciate y'all tuning in. What's it called? I'm tired. I'm not going to lie, man. It's been a long 2 weeks since the last episode. And I've just been busy. I've been working on some new music, working on some new projects. And I'm really excited to kind of unveil everything for everybody. But in the meantime, here I am. So we're just going to give my friend Annabelle a few minutes to kind of join the live here. Let me just make sure I sent the invite. What's up, man? What's everybody doing, man? How's everybody feeling tonight? Anybody got any Friday plans? Friday night plans? What are those, right? Shout out to Miss America, First Lady of Hip Hop. Say she's feeling great. Can't wait to smoke. Yeah. I know y'all saw that picture I posted. Weekend vibes are always, you gotta kind of kick back. So thank y'all for being patient. Give us a few minutes to kind of get everything rolling. And what do you guys want to see moving forward? I have an idea of something I'd like to. Here we go. Hey, how you doing?
Hello.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
No, we appreciate it. So real quick, for everybody that is logging in, we got a few people on the live watching us. Why don't you tell everyone a little bit about yourself, who you are, and we'll go from there.
Okay. So I go by Taina Diosa. I'm a model, actress, a little bit of everything. I was born in Puerto Rico, but raised here in Chicago. Yeah, I have 3 daughters. And what else would you like to know?
That's awesome. No, great introduction. And you say you're from Puerto Rico originally. How long have you been, doing modeling and being an actress? Is that something that you envisioned since you were a kid when you were in Puerto Rico, or is that something that over time developed with you being, in Chicago and stuff like that? And originally you were in Texas, right? I think you had told me that before.
Yeah.
That's cool. What part of Texas?
Dallas.
Dallas. Okay, cool. I've been to Dallas only once, but it was amazing. I love the vibe. So
Yeah.
what made you want to, come out to Chicago from? So Puerto Rico, Dallas, and then Chicago. You like you've been traveling.
All over. Yeah.
Dope.
Actually, I was living in Puerto Rico for a few years, like my teenage years to like young adulthood. And then I decided to bring my kids to Chicago. And from there, when did I move to Texas? I moved in 2014. And then I came back in 2017. So pretty much how I started everything. I started late in life, pretty much. But they always say it's never too late. So
most definitely.
Yeah, so in 2000, I would say like around 2007, 2008, I was hosting parties. I was doing little videos here and there, and I thought, oh, hey, why not? It's fun to do. But as far as the acting, I didn't start acting until like 2013. And
okay.
then
Cool.
And then in 2014, I packed up my bags and I left because I had gotten married. and we went through a divorce in 2017. I decided to come back to Chicago because, I was raised over here, my family's here and stuff. So, and from there, everybody just kept hitting me up like, oh wow, you're back, let's do this. So I had Jay Davis hit me up. I had also Adam Jackson. He's actually, I used to be like the brand ambassador for like his cigars and stuff. I mean, from time to time I still like help him with events, but so yeah, and then I just got back into the acting again. From there, a lot of people would see like little skits that I would do, and they're like, "Oh, so you act?" And I'm like, "Oh, I dabble here and there." And but I would love to see, if I can make it. Like they say, it's never too late to start. So
No,
yeah.
and the great thing about you is when I met you, I want to say last year, but I'm bad with time. um, you've networked with so many different people, and it's crazy because I'll meet a lot of people in the music industry or in different industries, and they know you, and they always have great things to say about you. Um, what is awesome, I think, too, is you're so versatile in the different acting roles that you take, and
Mhm.
even in the modeling that you do different different things. So it's real inspiring. Um,
Yeah.
what advice would you have for somebody that wants to jump into things? Because as you in your words, you're saying you're doing it later, but you couldn't even tell. You're very acclimated to everything. So what advice would you give someone that's trying to get into the game, whether it be modeling or acting or anything else?
I would say do your research. As far as the modeling, you have to be careful. With the modeling, there's a lot of photographers out there, or so-called photographers that are like, hey, let's get together. I can see you doing this and that. And I had a scary situation. I will not mention any names, but he came on to me, and at this point I was like, whoa, luckily nothing happened, but like I stopped him there and I never worked with him again. And I know a lot of models that have been through that, and it sucks because you think that um that you're supposed to feel safe with your photographer. And I've worked with a lot of different photographers, and I can tell you, like from the jump, Nick's skills is awesome. you know um who else? Daniel Wesley Ryan, another photographer, DJ Trip. So he's a DJ, but he's a photographer as well. Trip Entertainment. I'm comfortable with all of them, and so on and so forth. But yeah, I would say just do your research. Be really careful. The first time around, you always want to take somebody with you because you just never know. And just let somebody know where you're going to be, whether it be a studio, whether it be a park, because there's a lot of weirdos out there, and it could be scary, you
I,
know.
I bet, and you're right. What you said is true. There's actually a movie out there, Apartment 207 or something. Maybe I got the name wrong, but it's Apartment something, where this girl, based on a true story, goes to like a modeling session or something like that, and she goes alone, and this guy ends up like selling her into sex. It's a crazy movie, sex
Oh,
trafficking and all that happens. So you're right, man. It's real smart that you have a good head on your shoulders, and that's good for people that want to get into the game. Like you said, do your research and just be safe because there's a lot of people, and even if it's not something extreme like that, but even somebody just scamming you from
mhm.
your money or trying to sell you a fake dream, and then so that's what's up. That's what's up, and you've always been real intelligent. So I respect that, and I think that you have only it's the tip of the iceberg. I think there's so much more for you, and so that's why when you say that you're starting late, I don't believe that. I think that you're starting at a great time, and you're doing incredible things. Let's talk about New Ties. That's your Amazon Prime show, right?
Yes, yes.
Real exciting. I think that's crazy. I remember you tagged me and you put one of my songs in one of your promo things, and I was honored, man. I was like, man, because you're doing something on Amazon Prime, and then you're promoting with my music. I felt so grateful for that. How did you get involved in that, and like, how has that experience been?
Oh, it's been amazing. Dorian Johnson is a sweetheart. I actually met him at the premiere of another a short film that I did with Artemio Gonzalez, which is called "I'll Die for You" remix. And with that one, he told me, he was like, "Oh, I see potential in you," and he gave me the opportunity, and he's like, "I need a Latina in my show," and I was like, "Okay," and so I was all excited, and yeah, so he opened up the doors for me, and we're actually really excited too because he's about to do another show called Mi Familia, with the cast like the Hispanos, and it's awesome. I'm excited about it. Of course, I'm part of it as well. So there's so much more to come. I'm excited. I feel blessed. What else? Oh, I was in Disconnected too because he has a few films that came out. Disconnected 1, Disconnected 2 was the premiere was like in December. So yeah.
That's lit, man. That's
Yeah.
crazy. And also, I know you're doing a YouTube. You did a YouTube short film, and how was that? Was that in your experience? What do you prefer more? Because I know New Ties is more of like a series. The YouTube thing is more of a short film. Is there a difference as far as like how you prepare for something like that, or do you just kind of go with the flow and you let yourself kind of? Because what I like is because I know you personally. We work together. So I see you. It's a part of you every time you're acting, but then it's like you can change it to whatever the role is. So that's what's up.
Correct. Yeah. So, you have to just get into character. I'm constantly, looking at my script and, you look at a script and you want to be that person. And, it's just over and over repetition, just like, okay, oh, well, okay, but I think it'll be better if I put more of this into it. Or so it's constantly just, the practice.
Yeah, and it takes a lot of talent because you could have
Yes.
a wife. I try to act all the time, but I'm the same goofy guy all the time. It doesn't matter what role I try to play when I'm trying. So it takes a lot of dedication, like you said, to get into the role and just
Right.
still have a little bit of you in there because
Right.
you have style, but then kind of breathe new life into what you're doing. So that's what's up. I know that you were also. I wrote earlier when I was writing promo for this interview that you have done stuff with like pop radio, right? You
Yeah.
have like in radio as well. Tell me about that experience. Like, how do you enjoy doing that? Do you see yourself doing that more in the future, or possibly even doing your own radio show or podcast? Like, what do you think?
I mean, there's a possibility. Right now, I'm actually just wanting to perfect my craft as far as the acting, honestly, because right now, I do a lot of.
Want to focus on is that
Ah,
that's what you want to focus on is on the acting.
yes, yes, but I love it. Every time Pop, hits me up and says, "Hey, T, come through, help me out with a show," or, for the most part, I try my best to, make it to his events or to the podcasts and whatnot. But right now, I really am focusing more on the acting. See
That's
where?
what's up. And like, so you have a vision on what you want to do, and now you're just going full throttle. And that's always been, even when we work together, you're a hard worker, you're diligent, and you're strategic. And I think that that's a great example for people out there. Like with what I do with music too, is like I have, I'm doing this, Instagram live, but I always stay consistent with music. I don't care. Like I could have the worst week ever. Everything could be happening, but you couldn't even tell when I get behind the mic. I'm Dre Marro. I transform into a whole, whole thing. And Taina Diosa, that's like your alter ego. That's your transformation. There's Annabelle, and then there's that. And I
Yeah.
respect.
You just said my government name.
Oh, my bad.
You're good. You're good.
What was I gonna say? So what's new? What's next for you? What do you? I mean, I know you're focusing on acting. Is there anything that you're kind of? Are you like watching like videos to kind of train yourself, or are you the type of person like that you just kind of have your own method as far as getting into character? Do you see yourself doing different roles too, like from the roles that you've already done, or do you kind of want to stay in that kind of niche and that vibe?
No, I actually would love to try different roles from dramatic to, comedy. I've done like a lot of skits with comedy. So for me, it's like I really want to do a role, where I'm crying and I'm just angry and I want like a strong role like that. And eventually I'll get it.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, no, you
but
get. No, I'm sorry if I cut you off.
But
Sorry.
I
Yeah.
took acting classes. A lot of people tell me that that I should try at least a few classes just to have it on my resume, and that way also people will see that I'm more serious, even though people see that I am serious. And when I'm on set, I'm focused, I'm serious. Oh, another thing that I wanted to let people know too, whenever you are either doing a photo shoot or you're in front of the cameras about to um act, different characters or whatever. I'm sorry. I'm like,
Okay.
um, always you should be there fully. I have seen in the past where people have like gotten on set or whatever, smoking and drinking. And I get it. Some people need to relax and, the nerves and whatnot. But I feel that it throws people off. And then it's like you
True.
got to instantly like, okay, cut. No, that's not good. Cut. And
I
it's,
I want to actually add to that because it's the same. Like I love everything I rap about is smoking weed, and that's my thing. But you're right. Like I've noticed when I have a performance or I'm going to record and then I smoke, it fucks me up. I'm not there, and if you're serious in what you're doing, like you said, you don't want to keep taking 100 takes just to get it right. So it's best
right,
to do your thing, be focused, and then
right.
afterwards have fun and whatever. But you're right. You're definitely right. And that just means you're a professional. So that's what's up.
Yeah, definitely. Because a lot of people will say, "Oh, have a drink, relax." And, "Oh, I'm relaxed. I'm fine." Especially like when you do photo shoots and stuff, your eyes get glossy, they get small, and that's how your pictures come out.
Mm-hmm.
So I've already learned the hard way because I did it one time, and that went
Kind of like this.
yeah, horribly. Like my pictures, I didn't even like any of my pictures really. So I mean, I like one, but obviously it was my fault. So after that, I said never again.
And we have actually had a lot of people join us for this, which is awesome. A few people that shouted out to you. They said, Boricua, Chi-Town. Someone said, you're beautiful, King Joe.
Thank
Uh,
you.
so, awesome comments. Real quick before we end the interview, if anyone that's watching wants to ask her a question or wants to, comment something, go right ahead. And while they're doing that, where can people find you on social media? If you want to drop like your social media handles, Instagram, Facebook, let the people know where they can stay in touch with you.
Okay. So, uh, so sorry.
Okay.
So I go by Taina Diosa in all platforms whenever you see me. I did notice actually yesterday. I know it's a little random. Somebody opened up a page with like my pictures, and they're going like by something else. They just like switched the name around, and but it's always gonna be like on Facebook, Taina Diosa, Instagram, Taina Diosa
Beautiful.
77.
Yeah, no,
So
that's a great thing to know because there are crazies out there that, and there's so many negative vibes in the world, but you have such a positive light to you. So
thank
no
you.
matter what anyone's going to try to do, God will always have you favored, So always remember that. My wife, shout out to my wife, Miss America, First Lady of Hip Hop.
Hi,
She asked,
beautiful.
what do you like more, modeling or acting?
Um,
Great question.
I love acting. I enjoy modeling, but honestly, acting is my passion. Ever since I was a kid, I did plays. I remember doing Romeo and Juliet, Hamlet. We did the West Side Story, and I was always the one getting everybody together, choreographing like the dances and stuff, the singing. So pretty much since I was young, I just enjoyed, all of it. Yeah, I mean, with my mom, I would tell her like, have a seat because I would like sit down and watch Def Comedy Jam. And so I wanted to be a comedian, and I just say all the jokes that I heard. And she sit down with my stepdad, and I just tell her all these jokes and stuff. But I guess I've always just been like that.
That's what's up. And I want to send you so many blessings. You're an incredible inspiration to so many people, and you're a great person, good vibe. and I know you're going to be successful, and we're going to keep networking. We still got to get you in a music video. I just have to get the right song. That's the thing, is I don't want to just throw you in a video. Like, I want it to be like when we do it, or maybe you could act in a skit. We're going to do something real cool. We have to, you know, because you're just awesome, and I want to keep networking with you. But thank you so much. It means a lot that, you know, you came onto the show tonight,
Thank
and
you.
maybe doing another interview with you in the future, because this was a great interview. I think we got a lot of great insight. We had a lot of people tune in, and I think they were excited to see you. And you got some fans, so that's what's up. But
I
thank you. Anything else you want to add before we sign off?
Oh, just wanted to shout out, everybody that's given me an opportunity. So as far as like, once again, Dorian Johnson, Jay Davis TP, also Lowe's Duran. He's the one that actually brought me in his film as well. So that's coming out soon. More details later, but I'm excited about that one. We were actually recording a few weeks ago, so I'll let you know.
Nah, that's what's up.
But yeah, and everybody out there that pretty much has given me an opportunity to shine on camera, and well, hopefully you'll see me at the movies.
We will. Well, most definitely.
And also, congratulations on all your success.
Oh no, thank you, man. I appreciate that. It means a lot coming from you. So thank you.
Thank you.
I will definitely, next time we're going to be doing some more, like I said, I want to, you know, continue. The best thing about doing these interviews is I love kind of getting an insight, you know, and a lot of people don't realize, especially in entertainment, they think that it's just the glitz, the glam, the light. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I was like, oh no, there's a stitch.
Awesome. Well, this was a great interview. So we're about to sign off tonight. Hope you have an incredible rest of the weekend. It was an incredible Friday night interview. We had some great interaction with everybody, and long love is the lifestyle. Have a good night.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you.